Hello, I'm Michael
And I'm Jill.
for Michael and Jill's Travel Adventures.
So today we're going to talk about the free stuff that's on the ship. Because a lot of people think, oh crap, I'm going on this wonderful cruise, but I'm going to have all this extra money. And we actually went with a couple a few years ago, and they spent very little money. They probably spent less than $50 on the ship. So there's a lot of free food and free activities to be a part of, where you don't actually have to spend any money if you don't want to. So where are we starting at, honey?
First of all, just free drinks. I call it the major five. You have free water, tea, lemonade, coffee, and hot chocolate. Doesn't sound like a lot. Those are pretty much available at all times. You also have in the mornings with breakfast, you have apple juice, orange juice, and some type of
It's a guava juice. It's pretty good.
Guava juice. You also have white milk and chocolate milk. There are other specialties that you can get, such as I've heard that they do have from time to time maybe an almond milk or something. I have not ever verified that, so I'm not sure if they do have that or not, but what I've just mentioned, I have verified. I do know that exists. Jill will go over the food choices, all of the free places anyway, that's not going to cost you anything at all, and pretty much is as much as you want.
Well, I actually went to Carnival's site today because I was just curious how it's set up, and it has, when you go to dining, it has a list of all the free foods. You just check all your options and it'll tell you what ship they're on. I came up with over 20 restaurants that are free, which a lot of them actually are on the Mardi Gras, Panorama, and some of the newer ships. And, you know, as they send the ships to, what's the technical word? Dry dock, they'll add more stuff to them and change them up. So I'm not going to go over all of them because I can't recommend their food and tell you if it's good or not, and I don't feel comfortable doing that. I am going to go over the ones that are available on every ship. One of the first ones, and here I am in a cruiser, I think I'm just Miss Professional, and I did not know about this, so some friends told us about, is the main dining rooms. They have breakfast in the mornings. I believe it's like at 6 or 7 in the mornings. You go sit down, you order, they bring it to you, and it's free. And it's probably going to be pretty good. I can't tell you if it's good or not. Our friends, they do it every morning. There is the C-Day Brunch, which is later in the morning. I think it actually lasts till close to 1 o'clock. It is amazing. He doesn't like going to, I don't know why. There's chocolate chip pancakes. There's all kinds of drinks, juice they bring to you. They wait on you hand and foot. I've had cheesy grits, which if you're Southern like me, you love it. Oh, it's so good. We've had the bagel with salmon on it.
I can't remember the first part of it. It's the rancheros, eggs, and it was really, really good.
They have coconut cream pie. They have all kinds of a selection. They have steak. They have all kinds of things you can order. It's really good to me, and we go at least once each cruise. On a side note, they do have drinks, alcoholic drinks you can order for an extra charge, like the Bloody Marys and the, what's the one I like so much?
The mimosa.
Mimosas,
no.
Yeah. There is room service. It is a limited menu that's free. It's only from, I believe, 6 a.m. that morning until 10 at night that is free. After any hour between that, from 10 p.m. to 6 a.m., it's a cost. They do have the menu that costs something, and then they have the free one. They have a pretty decent selection on the free one. I don't think we've ever paid for room service yet. We've had the peanut butter sandwich. I know you're on this cruise and you had a peanut. I was just had a hankering, and they grilled the bread. I've never had a peanut butter sandwich with grilled bread. It was good. We really like the chocolate milk on the ship. I don't know why it tastes so much better. One time we ordered 7 or 8 chocolate milks, and just a really good. They have cookies. They have free stuff like that. They're really good. They have the ice cream. They call it the swirls ice cream. It's actually frozen yogurt, I believe. Or is it raw ice cream?
Well, they have a frozen yogurt and soft serve.
It's really good. We usually wind up getting one a day when we're on a cruise, sometimes two a day. I mean, it's available 24/7. When you're walking through, if you get out of a show late and you just want a little snack, you go through there, get your cone, eat it on your way to your room. I don't think I put the Pizza Pirate. I don't know if it's on all the ships, but it's the pizza.
All the ships have a pizza place. Just depends on what they call it.
Yeah, it's decent pizza. It's not what you would get from Pizza Hut, Domino's, what we're used to. Some of them don't have a lot of sauce on them. They have some that have pepperoni, cheese. They have one that's got like pesto and stuff like that on it. It's open 24/7, so if you get a hankering at 3 o'clock in the morning for something to eat, it's somewhere you can go get a pizza, and it's hot and it'll fill your stomach up. It's not something, if it wasn't free, I wouldn't eat it, to be honest. The Lido buffet, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, it's open. Breakfast, I'm going to be honest, is pretty much the same every morning. They might change a couple things out, but they have the dry cereals, the milk, oatmeal, they have pastries, they have an omelet station. He's used it. I don't have the patience to wait in line. He's used it several times.
The omelet station is really nice. I think it's a 2-egg omelet, and you tell them what out of their selections that they have available. You tell them what you want on it. They put it in there, and then you wait your turn for your omelet. It may be 10 minutes or so. I've seen the line, maybe 15 minutes long to wait for the omelets, but they usually have 2 stations there or 2 people making omelets, so it takes a little bit. They usually have some kind of a scrambled egg, some kind of a sausage, bagels, cream cheese.
Just different pastries. I mean, I guess if you go to a continental breakfast at a hotel, it's pretty much that. It has a little bit of everything. It's good. It kind of gets boring to me because we've always done it. They always have fruit, and to be honest, it's sad because when the end of your cruise is coming is because they start running out of bananas or they start getting brown and rotten. So your cruise is coming to an end. But it's a pretty good setup. Lunch is pretty good too. Most of the time we eat lunch there if we're not doing a guy's burger. We eat about 5 or 6 meals a day, I think, when we're on a cruise. But lunch is okay. One thing I will tell you is they have 2 different buffets going on 2 sides of the Lido deck. And they have for one half where you can pick up your plates, that part, that's the buffet. It's going to be the same on all 4 sections. I've seen people jump out of that line and go over there thinking they're going to get something different. It's all the same. And the lines move pretty fast, so just be patient and stand in line. It's not that big of a deal. I know everybody's hungry and ready to go, and I will tell you, when everybody gets back from excursions, it's going to be crazy in there. Everybody's hungry. Dinner, we've only eaten there. We probably eat there maybe once. We're not on a cruise.
Once or twice out of all the cruises we've done.
And it's okay. I mean, it's just what you expect, like at Golden Corral or something like that. And it's good. I mean, it's free, so it's not bad. I actually skipped over the Mongolian Walk. I don't think it's available on all the ships. I know it's on the Breeze for sure. We ate that. It's just like what you would. What's that restaurant? I can't think of it.
Genghis Grill.
Genghis Grill's like that. You tell them what you want. Or you fill up the bowl, or you did before COVID, and then you would tell them what protein you want, and they would do their little thing and give it to you. Mine was really good. We haven't done it a lot because the line's always long, but what I've had is good, except for I got it a little spicy. I forgot what I got in it to make it spicy, but it's good.
Again,
it's free.
On the Mongolian Walk, you have 2 people making the dishes. So think about, how many people you've got on the ship that you're going on and what its capacity is. People standing in line, that particular place can get quite long. So just do it accordingly.
There's a Carnival Deli. Somebody's favorite sandwich is there.
That would be me. But I love the tuna sandwich. I don't know why. They make a really, really good tuna sandwich. They also make a really good chicken salad wrap.
They make a ham and cheese sandwich that's good to me. I've had the salmon. It was on a bagel, but they put cream cheese and salmon on it and capers on it, and it was really good.
The Reuben is really good.
They're pretty fast. They get it together quick. Service has been great with them. I don't think we eat there a lot. Just pretty much the first day he eats his tuna sandwich or his chicken sandwich, and it just depends on how busy the other stations are when we're ready to eat, if where we go to, where we're at, hot tubbing or swimming. There is the main dining room. Don't get him started, but they have 3 dining rooms on the ship. Is it 3 or 2? 2. Okay, so one of them they have the early seating. It starts at 6 o'clock. I'm going to get into the other one, but we have the early seating, and then you have the late dining, which is 8:15.
Yeah.
And you think it wouldn't take you that long? It takes you a long time to eat there, and I enjoy it because that's part of my highlight of the cruise is the main dining room. And then they have what they call anytime dining. I believe it's from 6 to...
I think it's maybe even sooner than that, from like 5 or so.
Basically,
8:30 or so.
You get in line. They have a place you line up, and they get you in. It's kind of like going to a restaurant. They get you in. When they get full, as soon as somebody comes out, they'll seat you. We've never done it because we enjoy getting to know our wait staff. Because if you're in the other dining room where you have a set dining room time, then you have a set table every night, same table, same servers. They get to know your name. They get to know what your preferences are. I'm a sweet tea person. They don't have sweet tea on the cruise. But they figure out pretty much by the second night that I like tea and I like the pink sweet milk packets. Don't write email us telling us those are bad. I know they're bad for me, but you gotta die somehow. And they even got to know the type of bread that Michael and I liked, and they would make sure our basket would just have that bread in it. So they just got to know us. It's more personal, and we do enjoy doing the dressing up. I used to be a manager of a restaurant, so I never got to dress like a girl, as I said. So the cruise was my time to shine, I guess. And so we dress up every night. We enjoy it. We go over the top on formal night. I would say the dress code pretty much is, except for formal night, it's Sunday best. Or you can dress up as much as you want to. And then on formal night is get out your nicest formals and wear them and be waited on. It's usually lobster and steak night the first formal night. And the next formal night is usually steak and just some really fancy stuff. You get to be highfalutin on the cruise. And they have the amazing desserts every night. And you will be full. We used to do the late dining, but then we found out that we go to bed on a full stomach and acid reflux and all that stuff would be if it happened. So now that's why we do early dining, so we have time to digest everything. Guy's Pig and Anchor Barbecue. It's not on all the ships. We've had it. I used to be a manager of a barbecue restaurant, so I'm a snob when it comes to food. It's not what you would get Texas barbecue, I guess.
It's not Memphis, Kansas City, Texas, or South Carolina barbecue.
It is good. It's free.
It's good. It is free.
And it gives you a variety of food. We've eaten it several times. They have a lot of different sauces you can try, different meat. It's good. It's free, like I said. I can't say what I usually would say. And then Michael's favorite, I'll let him discuss this one. Which one is your favorite of all the free dining?
My favorite would be Guy's Burgers. Hands down. Just the way they make the patties is just really good. It's Guy Fieri's Burgers. They basically have, I believe it's 4 different styles of burgers that you can choose from. And then once you grab your burger, you can go over to the the station to load it up with lettuce, tomato, pickles, jalapenos, onions, bacon, whatever you want.
My boss that went on a cruise gave me a new idea for this next time. She said, just get the fries are amazing. I've sat there and eaten the fries by themselves. She said, get the fries and load them up with all those toppings, and you got loaded, almost like nachos with loaded fries.
So it's usually on the first day, it's usually pretty crowded, but just wait around for it. It's worth the wait.
We were planning to cover more, but we've kind of gone over our time here, so we'll have to come back and do the other stuff on the next.
We got time just to mention real quick. Right around the corner, usually from Guy's Burgers, is the Blue Iguana burrito bar.
Oh, I forgot that. It's not on all the ships. I was trying to cover all the ones on the ship. Yes, I forgot. No, actually it is. I'm bad. My bad. I know they have a breakfast burrito in the mornings. I think we had it one time. I'll be honest, that place always has a line, it seems like. Every time we've tried to go through, there's been a huge line. So we haven't actually eaten there besides breakfast. But everybody says it's amazing. Now that I know about breakfast and the MDR, I'll be trying that. But the thing is, when you do the Lido breakfast, it kind of got tiresome after a few days. So that I did that to have something extra different. So forgot about that. Thank you, Michael. But I've heard it's amazing. It's good. A lot of people, they're willing to wait in line 15, 20 minutes for it. So
Hey, I like to eat, so I know where my restaurants are.
yeah, but
Now, we will cover in another segment, we will cover the paid restaurants. We're trying to keep our segments kind of short and sweet.
But we didn't this time. Sorry. But if you have any questions, you can email us, or you can go to Carnival's site or whatever cruise line you're going to be on, and they'll have a list of restaurants. If it has a dollar thing by it, that means they want that for it. If it says included, that means it's included in the cost of your ticket to get on the ship.
Well, with that, I'm Michael.
And I'm Jill.
Michael and Jill's Travel Adventures. See you next time.
Bye.